Hey everybody, Asher here, and it is Free Play Friday, where today we're taking a look at a game that just entered early access, Gladiator Guild Manager, a game that's pretty much exactly what it says on the box. You have gladiators in your guild, and you manage them. There's a few different things to look at here. There's a single player mode, there's a level editor mode, and this is early access, so there are some things that aren't available yet, such as playing with a time limit, gold compensation, things like that. But we are going to start with random gladiator buildings. Well, no, we're not. We're going to start with our normal things. There is also a permanent death option that we're not going to play. We're going to go red because red's dead, and there's easy, normal, difficulty, hard, or nightmare. I'm going to stick with normal, and I'm going to play the tutorial just because that gives a little bit of context for the story of the world. But pretty much, let's go ahead and dive in and get started. I have played this just a little bit just to kind of get my feet wet. It's an interesting concept. There's still some things that I kind of want to know early, but maybe we can share them together. And we're loading.
So, you're the new guild owner, I hear. Welcome to Deadwoods.
What a happy little crazy person. So you can say, that's me, or what happened to the previous owner?
Turns out he didn't have the stomach for this kind of thing. But left a few buildings we can make use of. Take a look around.
Got it.
Anyway, I'm Slyn, your guild assistant.
Hi, Slyn.
Let me give you a heads up. Gladiator championships are organized at the start of each month.
I'm going to turn up the audio here. It's unusual for me to do that, but I want to make sure that the voiceovers kind of match for the call and response.
There's the old arena named the Ring of Death. We can join the action there each week. They organize a variety of different fight types.
Fun. So tell me...
Of course.
Yeah, there we go.
I'll tell you about it soon. And lastly, the Deadwoods has its fair share of problems. Bandits, beasts, feral undead. So expect to be contacted and asked for deadly gladiator services outside of the arena.
So let's hire some gladiators.
You can get your gladiators and their items here. Expand your guild or purchase buildings to be able to hire new types of... This is the weekly Ring of Death arena that I was talking about.
Yes, right there.
New quests will appear up here. And finally, your timeline. Press the play button to set it moving.
So this is where you spend as part of the game here. First off, there are 3 factions that you're kind of working with. The High Necromancer, the Baroness, and just the regular old people. Now, we have no gladiators right now. We do have a Ring of Death. We do have our Gladiator Guild, which has all kinds of buildings and buildings that we can build, like a taming hall, which only requires some resources, some stone and some wood, as you can see up here. We also have a fire tower. We can also upgrade for 20 wood to get even more gladiators. In my test run of this, I bought way too many gladiators than I needed up front, so we're going to try to be a little bit smarter about it. There's also an item market. Honestly, early in the game, we'll see how necessary this is versus just trying to get warm bodies here. But here are the gladiators. We have for 560 gold for most of our gold, we can get Ygral the Stoic. Let me just close something and just popped up in the background. Apologies for that. Then we also have, I like Walkin' the Coyote for 90 for some reason. I'm not sure what makes him so cheap. But see, like right here, you're a berserker. You're a little cheaper berserker. I don't mind starting people at level 2. They all have their own tiny stats. And for some reason, his stats are pretty terrible, but higher movement. So I'm going to try to kind of take a combined arms approach. We can also buy Mist, a Worg. So let's see here. We're going to buy Walkin' the Coyote, who has multiple skills here. So that's a nice bonus here. We'll do the cheaper option here. We can have the Miguel the Gritty, Urag the Ferocious, or Razash the Ferocious. I like Razash as a name best. But let's double check our stats. 872, 9101, or 1082. I'm going to go with Urag. Alright, so we have 2 gladiators. 1 gladiator. 2 Anyway. We actually have a few archers available. I find it pretty valuable to have some long-range stuff here. So probably going to be Selena the Deadly, since we cannot get a fire tower to get a pyromancer here. Well, let's look at our guild real quick so we can see here. To build a fire tower, we're going to need some stone and some iron. And to build this, we're going to need some stone. We actually need 10 more stones, so it's a matter of, would we rather get a pyromancer or would we rather get a puppy? I think that's an easy answer, that we're going to get a puppy. Hooray, we get a puppy. Buy it. The casters, at least early on, you want to have them guarded by meat shields, and they can do some work in some of the fights, as you'll see. But having a warg is good because they can run across the field and pin down the opponent. So that gets me back to, we want one archer here, just another kind of long-range person. I think it's going to be Selena. Congratulations, we are at 4 gladiators, 325. It's going to take how much to upgrade our slots here? 20 more wood. I'd rather not spend that right now. So, that's the game. We can hop into the Ring of Death right now. We can't do the graveyard. That's not until the end of the month. So we have 1 versus 1, 2 versus 2, few versus 1, or 1 versus few. Let's do a 2v2. And we're loading again. This did just patch again yesterday after release, so I wonder a little bit if it's because I'm recording that some of these loading screens are taking a little bit longer. So here's what the combat looks like. We have 2 people that we can see. We can pick 2 people from our list here. These guys are not particularly strong. So I'm going to see if I can get these guys a little bit more health and levels here. And if they die, I didn't turn on permadeath, so I will be able to get them after a little bit of time. I hope they don't die. Now there's gladiator info, shows abilities and quirks above gladiators at all times. Priority points, when this toggle will turn on, you can click the gladiator and instruct which targets they should focus on. So we can focus on regular enemies, range enemies, support enemies. We don't really need to worry about it here. So reset to default, just close that out. Because we're fighting 2 of the same. But if you want to like have your warg or somebody target the people in the back, that's how you do it. Let's just hit that fight button. Alright, wow, that was really loud. Fight! So we're letting these guys 1v1. See, our knight got knocked down, but it got knocked or back up again. Almost said knocked up again. That's not the word we're looking for. Phrasing is fun. And then after the fight, we get a little thing that we can open up, and in there is resources and a minor strength potion. So we got a little bit of stone, which is exactly what we wanted, because we can go back to the guild and we can buy a pyromancer tent, which is fun. Now the problem is if we go to the market, we're out of slots. So we want the one with higher intelligence. So that's going to be Calranos. See, we're going to say not enough space, but all we do is go over here and build more space. So Gladiator Market will get, well, Cirso, Summerborn is a little better. The movement all kind of stinks, so we want to keep you protected. We have 105 gold left. Is there anybody else I want to buy right now? I may be able to get some warm bodies in a little bit, but if we fight a little bit more, we'll get that. The only problem is that we can only do one of these fights per week. So we're just going to have to kind of push that fast forward button. We can go a little bit faster here, and we can see pause. We get death and reviving.
If your gladiators die, don't worry. Temple of Revival sits within the guild, resurrecting gladiators. But it takes some time. However, should you want to bring them back to life instantly, it will cost you mana crystals.
Mana crystals up here.
Yes, even in the middle of championships. Comes in handy.
And we are going to go through the championship mode just so you all can see kind of what the game cycle looks like here. So you can see we're now here. We almost have a new market update. Ring of Death history.
You wanted me to tell you more about the Ring of Death arena, yes?
Oh, I'm not that interested. Yes, I want to hear more of Slen's melodic voice.
Well, Deadwoods has quite a disturbing history. You're new here, but you'll find out eventually about the infamous Crimson Storm and all the rest.
Oh no! Oh, I want to go back to that. I clicked the wrong thing. Oh well. Get the game yourself. It's currently available for less than $10. I'm sorry, and I don't think I can go back and do that either. I actually didn't get that dialogue option the first time I played through, but let's go ahead and do few versus one. So this means that we get one big strong archer here. So what we're going to do, and it's a level 3 archer from the looks of it. So what we're going to do is try to send some people at the archer. Try to spread out our shots here. And I think I'm going to send Berserker over here as well. And the Worg, hopefully the Worg survives. I want to get, that's why I'm putting the Berserker there. I want to present a bigger target. So let's fight it out. You see, archers are really strong until you pin them down. Like, look, the archer actually took out our level 2 person here. So that's just like a strong person. But stop being able to be as effective when I did other things. Now what that means is that I probably should have sent the knight instead, because Berserkers take some hits. And you can see now 4 days left until revival. Youch. I could have given them some items here. If we can honestly just drag down here, but it's consumables. So we're gonna give strength consumable to you. So let's speedy speed. So we got 135. Killing rumor whisperer. Let's be careful what I click.
One of the high necromancer's rumor whisperers hiding in the village. I need you to take care of him.
Does that mean like give him a gift basket? So there's full 3 prongs, because he's a peasant. So we'll do that. We're not getting involved. That's like, oh, this is a personal matter. But there's the very happy Baroness rumor whisperer.
The dangerous men who spread even more dangerous lies. Lies about a red-haired, low-born she-elf witch who is going to bring doom upon the regions. Correct. Not good for the Deadwoods district, he said. Blames me for the Crimson Mist and pretty much anything bad that happens around here.
Well, that's fun. Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. So we get event fights like this sometimes. So it's 1 peasant. Let's go ahead. We can bring... it's actually just a 1v1. Okay, well we definitely don't want to bring the pyromancer then. We're going to bring the coyote in here to go dance on this guy, because he can take a hit. Now these peasants actually can work pretty hard, and we can speed up the fight if we want to here. See, they're just going back and forth, back and forth. Pretty much anybody else I had would have been in some serious trouble.
No more whispering from him.
Well, that's fun. So we can choose a reward, gold, metal, or crystal, and then choose a reward. Worn out boots. Movement is pretty important. But I'm going to get an elder stuff, not elder staff. And I think just we need gold at this point. Because if we look back at our guild, we're going to want a few more people on the market here. So we have pyromancers. It's interesting because the last time I played, it was ice people that were available. I kind of want to get a second warg, but I'm going to have to see if I can afford it in time. Because a level 2 warg would be really nice. Why have 1 puppy when you can have 2 puppies? We're not going to get 2 puppies, are we? Oh, so sad. Gladiator Market. The bonus puppy, Shadow, is now over here. Shadow's really strong, but has no intelligence, but really high movement. So let's see if we can win another fight here. I'm not going to do 1 versus a few because I don't have any people that are like really strong enough. We're going to do 1v1 here. And who is our 1 versus 1? It's a Berserker 7-5, health 260 versus 13-8, health 290. You should be able to win this. Let's give it a try, Urag. Fight it out. So, slappity slap. Don't go back. We do have a time limit. Unfortunately, oh, you got knocked down. Come on, dude. So the UI elements here are a little small. I'm not exactly sure if it's because I have the priority points up there, but a win is a win is a win. And we got a carrot for it, and we got some wood. All right. So now we can go over to the guild market and get a puppy. Buy the puppy. Puppy, okay, so our pyromancer is going to get this. Give 3 movement points for our Knicht. I think that's fine. And then once again, the Baroness really likes us. We actually got some really good reputation bonuses there. First time I played through, I had the High Necromancer trying to give me a quest that actually harmed my reputation with the peoples, so that's important to consider, that your interactions can really affect how the game works here. So we have an item market update. You can see I'm not doing too much with items. Oh, wow. So we have Frost AoE items that don't even matter because we don't have any Frost people available. Like if I look in the guild, I can't build any new buildings yet. And we have our Reviving Temple. So like I said, it's all auto battle-y, so we get to watch what people do. So let's hear it. We can try 1 versus a few. Alright, so it's an archer, an archer, and an archer. Ugh. Well, I hate to bring Shadow in here, but the alternative is to bring Watkin in, and Watkin's kind of slow. So let's try this. Wait, we can actually drop you anywhere we want to. Let's drop you next to here. Let's see what happens. So, Delicious. See, look, and we just lost a puppy. So you got shredded. Nothing to collect. Fortunately, should be able to revive you in time for the end of the month. So, a little embarrassing. Help raising dead. Here we go.
Some half-wit peasants have blocked the graveyard, preventing my necromancers from performing their work. I beseech you, gladiators, to clear the way.
Oh, okay. I did not... That's the second time here where I thought I'd be clicking on something to do a dialogue option, and it just dove me right in. So pretty much what he says is that these people are protesting him reviving people, and that makes them bad. Now you can see we don't have Worg available. That money price is if we sold Worg. But these guys are level 1 and pretty strong. So we're going to bring Pyromancer in here and see how it goes. We don't have to worry about prioritizing much right now. Alright. Okay. So let's try to focus on this guy first. There we go. Fight! Are you just... I was about to say, are you not casting any magic? Oh! That's fun. So, friendly fire literally means I set my guy on fire. That was a little bit of a misplay. Okay, so we gotta hope you don't get... Uh-oh. Who's gonna get... You actually punched out my people. Oh no.
What the blight was that?
I think they're pretty serious when it comes to protecting the dead. That's pretty true. So let's see.
Some half-wit peasants
Look,
have blocked the grave,
intentionally
preventing my necromancers from performing their work. I beseech you, gladiators, to...
Okay, so we could say that's not our business. We'll thrash them, or what's blocking the graveyard?
The usual reason. Superstitious nonsense. They claim that raising the dead is a sacrilege, or something to that effect.
So we could say it isn't?
Dead meat is dead meat.
That's a good answer.
Once the soul forsakes the flesh, my church has rights to that meat. Besides, would they rather send their own children to guard the borders?
He makes a very compelling argument.
Yes, I send dozens of undead each month to the borders. This blighted district just had to reside at the very edge with the Tyrell Kingdom.
So we could say, assume the kingdom compensates you, or why did you come to this district? Let's do this first.
They better. If they don't like it, they can learn how to raise the dead themselves.
Sounds fair to me.
Those are the private matters of the church, young one.
Fine. I'll tell you what these interactions remind me of a little bit. Griftlands, and that's not a bad thing. Now, granted, you're not one's individual hero, and you're interacting with a few specific people, but now we're going to try to see if we can not have everybody die here. This time, Worgy Worg is hopefully going to be... Oh no, we can only bring 2 people? Uh-oh. Well, let's see how it goes. Because my knight would have done better had he not actually caught on fire. So, still focus attacking here. Good, the puppy lives! And we get precious victory just in time.
That will give them something else to scream about.
So we have... It will. Oh, we have to select rewards. So once again, we need money. Increased movement's good. Increased health. Ooh, I think I want increased health. Now, granted, we lose some reputation with the peoples here. And I think we want to give armor to Shadow. I mean, Urag is probably our other option here, but Shadow's going to be moving a little bit faster. So we have a few days left until we get the championship to be organized. And hopefully we can get everybody. 4 days left, 2 days left. We don't have anything else here, so Let's check the item market real quick. Anything I can buy on the cheap. Stamina's good. Don't have much in the way of let's see here. We can increase health by 90 points. Like, I just want to buy some cheap consumables to throw at my people. So movement speed's good. I think I'll buy, I said cheap consumables, but I think I'll do this. Alright, so that way we can give you armor, kind of mitigate against your weakness. Can give you some strength, that's fine. Give you some health. And give you some stamina in case you need it. Alright, cool. Let's see how this goes. So, new market, we're broke. But we get our compensation. So we can click skip championship or we can go to championship. Now, I don't want to click the wrong thing here. And if we look at our guild, we don't have any new items available. But here is the championship at the graveyard. So we have multiple fights for multiple cats. We can do an easy fight that gives a tinier amount of rewards. We can do a bigger fight, or we can do a biggest fight. I honestly think that this might be easier than doing a level 3 knight, so we're going to take the harder fight here. And we're going to put Shadow up here. And Shadow is going to prioritize going after this. Let's see here. Yeah, that's fine. So default priority is great. All right, now Pyromancer, I'm not too happy with the fact that you just literally like blew things up at us, but we'll put the archer right here. So if we keep our archer in the back and if we keep you occupied, like I wanna have you guys target the archer first. That'll be fine. Let's fight. So look, strategy in a strategy game. But see, we pin the archer, go back around from behind, and it's a win! And we get a cool purple card. Because everything's a loot box. And the really nice thing is between each fight is that your health is reset. So multiple archers. I actually like multiple archers. Oh, they have Shadow too. That's too bad. I like multiple archer fights better. So let's go ahead and put Shadow up here. Let's put Mist down here. And I think probably our third option, I don't want to cryoblasting, or I don't want to fire burn up everybody here. I think it's probably fine if we forego the melee here and put Selena in here. The problem is she could die right away. So let's prioritize you on you. You on you. And we'll put you on the bottom archer. Should be okay, unless it's not. Oh wow, they actually went for the ranged of hit first, so archer dead. Now I can revive it with a crystal if it comes down to it, so that's unfortunate, but smart by the AI to go just fight my squishy that I left kind of packed in the back here. We're going to take this fight again. And I think this time we're just going to send Shadow and try to bring Avea the archer to the Shadow Realm. And then we don't know what your priorities are. But I think it's probably a good idea if we just engage like this. I think that's fine. Go team. 3, 2, 1, fight. So that archer's trying its best, but its best was not nearly good enough. But see, like, if we wanted to, we can just... I'm just going to do this for the sake of this. Like, we can revive and bring Selena back. Now, was that a good move, considering where we're at? Not really, but I just wanted to show you that it's a thing. So this time we have a Knight and 2 archers. Or we can just go for regular archer. So, what's the difference here? Literally, level 1, level 1, level 1, with some kind of ability. And then they have some extra abilities here. Dislocated shoulder... That's not an ability, that's a debuff. Dislocated shoulder. Why would I not take this one? There's got to be something that I'm missing here. Because everybody's a little injured here. Light smoker. When the battle starts, lose 20 stamina. Well, I guess that's a pretty light smoker. Alright. I think we bring the same team as last time, except we're going to bring Shadow in from over here. Because Shadow's got the close down distance for this. I'm actually going to put Urog over here. And we'll have him prioritized ranged. And then we're going to have Watkin give some hugs to our opponent knight. That seems like a good play. So 3, 2, 1 contact. Let's go. And you can see the archers are trying to run, but they're a lot less effective when you have somebody swinging in their face. And now we get, I don't know if back attacks do anything, but I do like the fact that we did hit that knight from behind. And we have one more fight. Here we go. So 2 knights. Now we already have 4 really good rewards. I could just take it easy here, but I'm not going to take it easy. Once again, I'm not exactly sure. Okay, I'm not exactly sure why this one's so much better than this one. Gold resource or item and consumable. Gold resource, item, and consumable. So these are kind of the same packs, just purple is sparklier, I guess. So this is level 1, level 2. I guess at the end of the day, there's not too much difference here, but let's see. Priority points are modified here. That's okay. So we're going to put you over here, and I think this is a good team. So let's go. So just back and forth, kind of the same plan. Actually, an easier fight than the last fight. So guys, we won the championship. That was easy. And we get to open up all of our precious packs and get a lot of metal for our trouble. And a chest piece and a minor health potion. Cool. And now that we have finished the month out, I think if we go to the guild, we have some new buildings available. A mace wielder hut and a frost tower. Actually can't build the frost tower because I need stone. Can't build the mace wielder hut because I need wood. And there's no, like, go out and gather stuff. It's literally, you get your winnings. But that's, like I said, this is the game as it is. It's early access right now. The map, obviously, will get bigger. There's more things to do. But this is just kind of a taste. And I think the taste is pretty good so far. So, Gladiator... What is this? I hate doing this all the time. It autosaves, by the way, so we can go back here. I'm going to say Gladiator Championship Manager, Gladiator Football Manager. No, Gladiator Guild Manager. My brain is too out of whack. That's it for now. This is Asher. Thanks for watching. We're going to actually have a double hitter free play Friday this week, as you'll see soon. So I'm excited for that. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day, rest of your weekend if you get out there. Like I said, this game's available on discount now for less than $10. I think it's well worth a look. Definitely something to keep your radar on, because so far you like to see something like this where it's early access, but you have something that's very functional and fun to play early. So that'll do it here. You all take care.